everyone, I'm Echo. I'm from Shenzhen, China Wear. Today we will talk about the topic of MOQ. Usually when a client wants to place a project for us, and they will often ask us a question, what is your MOQ? It's not easy to answer this question in one sentence. Let me explain to you. When we receive the project from you, and if you want to put the designs on the porcelain, we need two parts of the product. One is the white body and one is the decal paper. Decal paper is a kind of the film paper. We print your designs on the decal paper. Then we will put the decal papers on the white body. And then after the firing, it will become the product and your design is already on the porcelain. So we can easily know when you OEM a porcelain project, they have got two main parts. One part is the body and one part is the decal paper. So let's talk about the porcelain MOQ first. Usually we have got different shapes of the porcelain. If you want to make your new shapes, and the MOQ of the new shapes is 5,000 pieces, but if you choose the shapes from us, like you like these marks at our side, or you like this place at our side, and the MOQ is only 1,200 pieces, it's much lower, right? Not only much lower, but also the delivery time is faster, because usually it will take us 2 weeks to open a new mold. For some difficult items, it even will cost us more than 4 weeks. So usually we will recommend the clients to choose our exist body. Not only the lower MOQ, but also faster delivery time, because if you want to make a new shape, usually we need at least 2 weeks to open a new mold. If the item was very difficult, sometimes it will cost us more than 4 weeks to open a new mold. So usually, if you want to OEM a porcelain project, we will recommend you to choose our exact body. And don't worry, we have got lots of the bodies for different markets. So just tell us your idea, and then we will give you some recommendations of the bodies. So the first part is the MOQ of the porcelain. Let's talk about the second part of the decal paper MOQ. For example, if you want to OEM a dinner set, what usually in a dinner set? Let me make an example. Usually in a dinner set, it will have one dinner plate and one dessert plate, a bowl, cup and saucer, and espresso cup and saucer. So if you want to place a dinner set, we need to put your designs on the decal. And now I will show you a decal paper sheet. Now I do not have got the real paper decal sheet, but I can show you an example. This is an example of a decal paper sheet. In fact, the decal paper sheet will 700 length and 500 wide. So in this decal paper sheet, you can see this is dinner plate, this is the dessert plate, and this is the decal for the bowl, and this is the decal for espresso cup and saucer. And you will see there's no other place to put other items in it. So the MOQ of a decal paper sheet is 500 pieces. So if you want to place the OEM items with the dinner set, and you choose our items as I mentioned before, so the MOQ of this project is 600 pieces of each item, and you can choose 2 designs. So each item is 1,200 body And for the decal paper, it can match 500 pieces of the decal paper sheet. So maybe you will ask us how to reduce the MOQ. In fact, we have got an article, and in this article, we will share 3 methods to reduce the MOQ. And because it's too long, so I did not going to tell you in this live show, but if you are interested, just leave the messages and we will send the article for you for free. So when you OEM a porcelain project, I think MOQ is not only the factor you consider, but also with the qualities. Why choose us to OEM your porcelain project? Because one of our advantages is the color appear like camera. Let's show you some projects to prove our advantages. For the first one, I will show you the fig project. This is a design sent from our clients. And you can see in the design, there were lots of the figs and leaves on it. And here is the sample we make out. And in this, you can compare to see that the purple color is reflects very well, because purple color and red color is the most difficult colors in the porcelain, because the color is not by printing. The porcelain color is not by printing. It was reflected by the pigments after high temperature firing. So you can see even the purple is difficult to reflect, but we do also do well. The second part is you can look at the leaf. The green is changing very natural, and we also was reflect very well. So this is the first pig project for you. And we also got a second project for you to share. The second project is also about fruit. It's lemon. And you can see this lemon design is also sent by our clients. And you can see the yellow and the green. And the yellow is not the dark yellow. And I showed you the plate. You can see our color of yellow and green is even brighter than the design. So when the client received the sample, she was very happy and satisfied with us. Why we can have got such kind of the color appear like camera? Because our staff was very know about the color device, and we know about the color pigments of the porcelain, how many portions of it, and made it in ink, and then we put the inks in the printings of the decal. So that's why our color is much more better than other supplier. If you want to know more about the decal papers, how to do this, you can also leave the messages, and then we will send you a decal articles to explain how to make the decal paper, and you will know more about us. So let's share the third example. This is an example for a kit project. And in this project, you will see there were lots of the colors on it. And for the cartoon boy, you can see many colors on it. And this is the sample we made out. You can see the color is exactly the same with the design. But you know, it's not easy to make it, because I have to mention you again. The color reflect on the porcelain is not by printing. It's made by the high temperature firing. So it's difficult to make the same color as the printing paper. And I would like to show you one more example, because it was also quite interesting. one of our client is a garment company, and she do lots of the garment, and she want to place the porcelain projects, and the porcelain projects colors was the same as her garment. I show you the example. She sent us lots of the garment pieces, sample pieces, and the design, and she told us she want to put these colors on this part and the red on this part. And you can see, as I mentioned, red is the most difficult colors to put on the porcelain, but we also do it well. So, as the sample I have shown to you, and you will know that our advantages is color appear like camera. So, if you have OEM projects of the porcelain, welcome to contact us. If you have got any question during the OEM projects, also please contact us. We will help to answer your doubt. So the live show this time is here. Bye bye. See you next time.